All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright light has faded from view. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me that I never knew. The song that I just sang is from our October IJAM session. Take It to the Limit, as sung by Dave Manson. If you'd like a copy of that, if you don't have one, you can go to the Cavarts website. In the search, put in IJAM Play-A-Long for October 2023. Go down to the event, scroll down to the bottom, and you will find a file called IJAM Play-A-Long Songbook October 5th, 2023, and it's a PDF. If you go down to the bottom of the playlist, you'll see that there's 3 key styles for the song Take It to the Limit. A guitar 1 is the key of C with the capo on the 2nd fret. Guitar 2 is a key of G with the capo on the 7th fret. And guitar 3 is a key of D with no capo. What I'd like to do today is take a look at Seminole Wind. Seminole Wind is a song that we're going to be singing for the November sing-along, and it is written in the key of E minor, and it just has 4 chords. How can we take another song and do the same thing? Let's take a look at Seminole Winds, which we're going to be doing for November. It was written in the key of E minor, and it has the chords E minor, G, D, and A. And you play all those chords in that order all the way throughout the song. Let's say we want to sing in a different key style. How do I know which chords I need to play? If you take a look at the chord progression chart, if you've never seen it before, on the left-hand side is the major keys. Key of C, key of D, key of E, and those are all majors. If you go up to the top, you'll see uppercase Roman numeral 1, 4, and 5, and you'll see lowercase 2, 3, 4, and 7. What that means is the uppercase Roman numerals are major chords, and the lowercase are minor chords. Looking at the key of C, C, F, and G are all major chords. D minor, E minor, and A minor are minor chords. We want to look for the key of E, the 6th progression. All the numbers are progressions, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the key of C, C is 1, D minor is 2, E minor is 3, F is 4, G is 5, A minor is 6, and B diminished to 7. The 6th, the A minor, is what's called the relative minor of the key of C. And it's a relative because every chord that you play in the key of C, you're also going to play in the key of A minor. But instead of starting at 1 on C, we're going to start 1 on A minor. So on a relative minor, you go over to the 6th, A minor would be 1, B minor would be 2, C would be 3, D minor is 4, and so forth. Let's go down on the 6th, down to the key of G, and we'll see the E minor. So E minor is the key that we're playing in, and it is a relative minor of G. E minor is going to be 1, F sharp diminished is 2, G is 3, A minor is 4, B minor is 5, C is 6, and D is 7. We're playing the chords E minor, G, D, and A. E minor is a 1, G is a 3, D is a 7, and 4 is an A. Let's say we want to play the song in the key of A minor. Let's find the A minor where the 6s are. That's the key of C. A minor is a 1, B minor is a B diminished is 2, C is 3, so C is one of our chords. D minor is 4, That's one of our chords, but instead of a D minor, we're going to be playing a D. E minor is 5, F is 6, and G is our 7. That's our last one. So we're going to play the chords in order. A minor is the 1, C is the 3, G is the 7th, and D is the 4th. So it would be A minor, C, G, and D throughout the song. Where do we put our capo? There's something called root notes. The root note is the note that makes the chord sound like that chord. So if we're playing a D chord, we take a look at the chart, which note makes that a D chord. You can play a D, you can play a D7, you can play a D minor, you can play a D sus4. Which one of those actually makes that a D note? If you look at the chart, you'll see there's 2 notes that are actually a D. Those are noted through this chord progression chart with a lighter blue. It's the D string and the G string. The D string is open, the G string, we've got our finger on the 3rd fret. We know it's not going to be the G string because that changes for a D7. The note that makes it a D is going to be the open D string. It's the same way with the A. The note that makes an A chord is the open A string, and it's the same as with an E. The note that makes the E an E chord is the open E chord. So let's go back to the A. We're playing in the A minor, so we can use the A. So we're going to use the A string to place our capo. Let's take a look at the A string. I learned with the A string, cats, dogs, elephants, and long-necked giraffes. Those are where the dots are. The 3rd fret is C, is cats. 5th fret is D, dogs. 7th fret is E, elephants. Then the next fret down is F, and then you go 2 frets to the long-necked giraffes on 10. So it's cats, dogs, elephants, long-necked giraffes on 10. We're going to play in the E minor, so that's going to be on the 7th fret. The 7th fret is where you want to put your capo when you play in the key style of A minor, and you're going to be playing the chords A minor, C, G, and D. Let's pick another chord progression. Let's pick B minor. The reason I picked B minor, it's a little bit different than other chords. If you're looking for the root note of the C, you'll notice the C is on the A string, and it is the lowest note on the string that you're playing. The same way with the G. The G is going to be on the low E string, and it's the 3rd fret. The G is the lowest note that you're going to be playing. With the B minor, it's got 2 notes that are B's. The A string, the 2nd fret, and the G string on the 4th fret. Well, the A string is part of a bar chord, and we know that we don't have to always use the bar chord. We can play the upper string with the index finger, and therefore the A string is not going to be it. The G string on the 4th fret is the only other B, so that's got to be our root note. And we'll notice too that if you go down 1 to the D string, you'll also see that it has a note that we're playing on the 4th fret. Therefore, the B is not always the lowest, but the lowest B. So if you're playing a B chord, you expect it to be your B. Let's take a look at what chords we're going to play. We know that we're going to change the E minor, G, D, and A, which are the 1, 3, 7, and 4. Let's go over to the 6th, and we'll see that the B minor is the relative minor of the key of D. B minor is going to be a 1, so that's one of our chords. C sharp diminished is a 2, D is a 3, That's going to be another one of our chords. E minor is a 4, that's going to be another one, but instead of playing the E minor, we're actually going to play an E. F sharp minor is 5, G is 6, and A is 7th. The A is our last one. So the B minor is 1, D is 3, A is 7, and E is 4. And we're going to play that in that order. B minor, D, A, and E. Where do we put the capo? Well, we said it was on the G string, so we're going to go look for the E on the G string. We can either start at the nut and work our way down, but let's do something a little different. We know that the 12th is the octave of G, so let's go straight to the 12. We're going to go down 2 to the F, and we're going to go down 1 more to the E. The E is on the 9th fret, but our root note was on the 4th fret. We're going to count down 4 more. D sharp, D, C sharp, and C. C on the 5th fret is where we're going to put our capo. So when we play B minor, capo is on the 5th fret, and we're going to play the chords in this order: B minor, D, A, and E. Let's do a quick review. We know that Seminole Wind was written in the key of E minor, and we're going to be playing the E minor, the G, the D, and the A chords. That's the 1, 3, 7, 4 throughout the song. Or you can put the capo on the 7th fret and you play the A minor style chords. That's A minor, C, G, and D in that order. Or you can put the capo on the 5th fret and play the B minor style chords, and you play B minor, D, A, and E in that order throughout the song. If you got any questions or comments or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and hope to see you at the November sing-along. Have a good day.
All alone at the end of the evening, and the bright light has faded from view. I was thinking about a woman who might have loved me that I never